Yo, what's good everybody, and welcome to another draft analysis of the IBA. That is the International Battle Association, hosted by my boy Slightli Salti. Wait a minute. Do you guys see that? International doesn't have an A in it. Yo, shout out to KaijuBunny for this layout template. KaijuBunny, did you miss the A between the N and the L? That was great. Anyways, I know y'all see it. I know y'all see it. I know y'all see it. I'm all over the place right now, but I know y'all see it. We are no longer the Costa Rican Caracasas. Oh no, we're not. We are now the Chicago Dragon Pulse. Peep the merch. Look at it. I don't know if this is gonna show up on camera really well, but look at it. Oh, it's so good. Oh man, shout out to KaijuBunny for the art. Shout out to my sister for putting this together, bro. Like low key, high key, but low key. Like, I'm not selling this merch, but I mean, I'm not saying if you hit me up on Twitter at QtheCostaRican and send me a nice DM of your shirt size and how much you're willing to spend, I may or may not be able to send you some merch. We got them in black, we got them in gray. Look at it. We got them in white. Don't have the white one with me because that's the one my sister's got. But either way, without further ado, don't delay. Buy a shirt today. Without further ado, let's talk about the Season 1.5 draft. Now, 1.5 is the number that comes between 1 and 2. If you didn't know, now you know. So you might be asking yourself, Season 1.5, what is going on with that? Why wouldn't you just go straight to Season 2? Well, I will tell you why. Because we wanted to wait for the DLC to come out to have an official Season 2. So this Season 1.5 is just a Season 1.5. Just get over it. That's what's going on, guys. And it's also, wait for it, it's randomized. Now, it got randomized. Like if you missed the draft stream, by all means, go check it out on Slightli Salti's channel. Link to that video will be in the description down below, as well as a link to everyone who's involved in this draft league. Will be in the description down below. So yeah, the draft was completely randomized. He spun a wheel with all these tiers that you see: G-Max, Uber, 3 OUs, 3 UUs, 3 RUs, and that's the team we got. We were able to get, I think 3 respins and 1 trade. I used my respins, didn't use a trade. Spoilers. But yeah, dude, we got a randomized team. We're gonna see if we can put in some work with this. Up first, we drafted G-Maxes first, and I know you can't really go wrong with the G-Max, to be honest. Any G-Max in the game is gonna make your team better, and we got none other than Orbital. Look at him. Look how shiny he is. That's the G-Max Orbital. We got him. Look at him. He's looking so good and perfect. So, we got Orbital, which is a very versatile G-Max Pokemon. It has really good defenses, decent speed with base 90 as well, which is not bad at all. And 80 special attack, making it usually a special attacker. Its G-Max move, G-Max Graviton? G-Max Grava something? Anyway, long story short, it sets gravity on the field, which, if you guys didn't know, makes flying type Pokemon that are levitating on the ground. They're no longer levitating because gravity's in full effect, man. Everything's getting dragged down to the earth. Removes ground type resistances, prevents certain moves from being used. I believe it is moves like Fly, Bounce, Splash, because Splash has competitive viability. Jump Kick and High Jump Kick are the big ones. Those, I think you'll instantly crash if you try and use a High Jump Kick while gravity's into effect. Can't use Magnerize, can't use Telekinesis, Skydrop, or Flying Press. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm pretty eager to see how we can utilize G-Max Orbital. He's very good at just, like, he's a Sticky Webs user. He's good at setting up screens. He can Iron Defense. He can Calm Mind. He can Stored Power. He can Body Press. Like, it's not a bad G-Max to have. Like, his G-Max move, G-Max Graviton, or whatever it's called. It's Grava something. G-Max Graviton, that's what I'm gonna call it. Isn't the best G-Max move in the game, but it's pretty cool. You can set gravity and make all your moves 100% accurate, and then prevent a certain amount of moves to not be able to even go off, like High Jump Kick and probably Bounce and Flying Press on High Jump Kick, and maybe Fly are probably the only relevant ones. No one's using Splash. I swear, if somebody brings Splash Gyarados against me, I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah, dude, that is our G-Max. Up next, we have none other than our Uber. And you might be asking yourself, what's your Uber Q? I will tell you what the Uber is. It is none other than Melmetal himself, bro. Melmetal can just 6-0 teams. I've seen him do it. Shout out to Showdown Live, bro. He got banned from the OU tier because of this. Now, granted, in this draft league, our Ubers are technically a bit nerfed is the word I'm looking for, in a sense, because they can't hold items. That's how we're like trying to make it fair for like the rest of the lower tiered mons to be able to hang with the Ubers, because otherwise, like if Melmetal could hold a choice band or even an assault vest, like I'm sweeping entire teams with Melmetal if he could hold an item. But you know, good for them, good for my opponents, he can't hold one, which doesn't necessarily make him useless. Like Melmetal is still good, like he still has his stats, he still has his base 135 HP and base 143 attack and defense. Like he's really slow, kind of frail on the def side, but his attack, defense, and HP more than make up for that, in my opinion. That's kind of just my opinion. But yeah, I can't wait to use Melmetal. Never used him before, especially in a draft league format. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Now the next Pokemon that we got drafted, starting out the OU tier, we get 3 OUs, 3 UUs, and 3 RUs after this. And those are just tiers based on like Smogon rules. Like on Pokemon Showdown, like the people that created it make tiers based on the amount of usage that Pokemon has. So OU is obviously the overused Pokemon, aka like the best of the best in terms of popularity, really. Like if you just start using like if everybody who plays Showdown just started randomly putting in like Focus Sash, Flail, Magikarp, like Magikarp would eventually get to OU. It's strictly based on usage. So like in theory, are they better than the mons below it? Yes, but also at the same time, not entirely. But either way, because there's some sleepers in the UU and RU tiers, and even in the NU tiers. Like bro, if you missed it, shout out to. Oh no, that's not going up till tomorrow, bro. Wait till you see tomorrow's video, Sunday. This is going up on Saturday, hopefully. Wait till you see Sunday's video. But either way, I digress. Up next, we got to pick our first Pokemon. Not pick. We got our randomized pick in our first Pokemon in the OU tier. We got none other than Dracozolt himself. I love this thing, bro. It's the electric Dracovish. If you don't know about Dracovish, Fishious Rend is broken, and Bolt Beak is just as broken, unless you run into a ground type, of course. Wagon Dragon, as I like to call him, has the Hustle ability, which ups your attack by a lot, but also lowers your accuracy of your moves, which can kind of suck. But big brain here, with Orbeetle's gravity, we won't be missing any moves. So you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can set up what's his face, Dracozolt, for a nice late game Bolt Beak sweep if there's no ground types, and we can somehow outspeed them, as well as not be able to miss because of gravity. It could happen. It might not, but it could happen. He's got base 100 attack, which is really good, especially when you get a buff with the Hustle ability. He has some other decent abilities in Volt Absorb. You can't use Sand Rush yet because it's just not available in the game. But Volt Absorb gives you an electric type immunity. You're already, I think, quad resistant to it. I don't know if electric resists itself, but Dragon definitely resists electric. So you're already, in theory, resisted against electric attacks. So, like, are you really going to be running Volt Absorb? Maybe, so you don't miss your moves, but at the same time, bro, if we're a gravity team, we're the Gravitons, we're running Hustle Dracozolt so we do the maximum amount of damage. But either way, up next, so spoilers, the next pick that I got, I actually re-rolled it. I got a Seismitoad, and you might be asking yourself, whoa, why would you re-roll Seismitoad? Seismitoad is so good. You used him in the INT, and he led you to a championship. Spoilers, I actually haven't played. We actually haven't played we haven't played in the playoffs of the INT yet. So I'm just speaking it into existence. Seismitoad led me to the championship. I don't know if he did or not. Knock on wood. I hope you did, Seismitoad. But either way, we had Seismitoad. And the only reason why I re-rolled Seismitoad is because by the end of this draft, I had 5 water types. And I didn't need Seismitoad. Basically, that's what's going on. But in theory, I kind of wish I would have kept him, because we ended up getting this ugly Clefable. I know. Clefable's so good. It's so bulky. It can do so much. It's a perfect wish passer. I get it. I don't like it. I hate Clefable. Shout out to the iCard over there. I think it's over there. I hate Clefable. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. I just really don't like it. But, you know, it's not... It has really good abilities in Magic Guard and Unaware, not caring about whatever. Like you could be fighting a Duskmane Necrozma, and it's got +6 Calm Minds up, and you can just bring your Clefable in and just not care. You just won't care. Magic Guard is really cool too, because it ignores entry hazards, it ignores Life Orb damage, it ignores burn, toxic, all that stuff. It's really good. So like, you know, Clefable's not bad. Like, it's not bad. Actually, another cool thing is it also learns gravity. So, yo, like, I low-key might be bringing the gravity strats, like, all the time. Like, I don't even have to use it with, I don't even have to set it with Gmax Orbitals, Gmax Gravitas. I think it is Gravitas, not Graviton. Definitely Gravitas. I hope I'm on center. Because, like, yeah. Anyways, yeah. That was our second pick. That was our second randomized pick in the OU tier. Up next was, spoilers, one of the water types that I wanted to keep over Seismitoad, mainly because it had more of an offensive presence than Seismitoad, and we're talking about my boy Gyarados right here, you know what I'm saying? Shiny Gyarados, nonetheless. Yeah, basically, like, I just really like Gyarados more than Seismitoad because of his offensive presence, as I previously stated. Seismitoad is good in terms of, like, being able to sit there. He can set rocks, he can take a lot of hits from, like, very offensive mons in the physical attack department. He can also eat up Spadef hits if he needed to. He can set his own rain and outspeed randomly with Swift Swim, which may not have been a bad strat, but I don't know, man. I really like Gyarados. I value Gyarados higher than Seismitoad. Will I come to regret that? Maybe, but, like, we're rocking with my boy Gyarados. Like, he's dope. He's dope. But you know how much I like Gyarados. He's got base 125 attack. Like, he's got a high Spadef stat, which is very surprising. I did not know that was a thing that my man had. But either way, Gyarados. He's our water type in the Yooo tier. He's good. Gyarados, Dracozolt, Clefable. Nice little trio going. I could just bring these 5 and end up winning games. You never know. Up next, I'm not doing that. Up next, we got a very weird pick that I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it. Everyone in the stream was all like, "Oh my god, it's such a good pick." But I'm all like, bro, I don't play like let's just talk about it. I don't play like a Galarian Corsola user. Like, I don't like stalling, clicking strength sap, Will-O-Wisp, Hex. Like, it gets stealth rocks, which is good. It's a rocker. Like, it's a pretty much guaranteed rocks. Almost no one's gonna be able to one-shot a Galarian Corsa unless you have like a bunch of stat buffs. Eviolite is great on this thing. It's probably the only item you're gonna be rocking. You could set up Calm Minds or does it get Amnesia? I'm assuming it gets Amnesia. You can set up Calm Minds or Amnesias or Iron Defenses, and I don't know if it gets Stored Power. Maybe. Like, it's a decent ghost type in terms of, like, stalling out the opposition and, like, wisping, strength sapping physical mons and night shading and stealth rock setting. Like, I don't know. It's a good mon. It's a good mon. I don't like it, but it's a good mon nonetheless. But yeah, that's our first pick. That was our first randomized pick in the UU tier. Up next, we got another proud water type. We got none other than Midkoi the Vaporeon. If y'all don't know about Midkoi, I don't really know what to tell you. Back when I used to stream Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which I'm actually doing a Nuzlocke of Let's Go Pikachu right now. It's going up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Go peep it if you haven't. It's really dope. I named it Midkoi because I was a person in my chat who let me borrow their shiny Eevee until I got my own shiny Eevee. So then his favorite Pokemon was Vaporeon, I think. Bro, Midkoi, if you're watching this, it's been a while, my boy. Hit me up in the comment section down below and give me a good what's up. But yeah, we got Midkoi the Vaporeon. Really cool. Vaporeon is a really bulky Pokemon with base 95 Spadef, base 130 HP, allowing it to live a lot of attacks. Very strong, bulky water type. Has a nice special attack stat as well. Can Scald, can Toxic, can recover, but can Wish Pass as well as, you know, just sit there and be a good Pokemon. Be a nice little good girl. We like shiny Vaporeon around these parts. I don't know what you heard. But yeah, that's my second randomized pick in the UU tier. Now, my next pick in the UU tier, I actually was my other reroll. At first I got Vileplume, and I was all like, Vileplume's cool. It's not bad. It's, you know, it can be fast in the sun with Chlorophyll. It can use Sleep Powder. I'm pretty sure it can Toxic. It can Strength Sap as well if it wants to. Like, it's a good Pokemon. Vileplume's good, but we wanted a different grass poison type, and insert Rosa right here. Look at this shiny girl, boy, man, child. It's a flower. It's a beautiful flower nonetheless. You know, can also Sleep Powder, can set spikes, can set Toxic Spikes, is very fast. Has pretty good abilities with Natural Cure, Technician. Technician can be kind of fun, low key. Like, you know, Technician, I think, boosts moves that have a base power of 60 or less. So I think they'll have, like, if it's like base 60, it'll have a base 80 power. I don't know. All I know is it buffs weak moves. Poison Point is pretty cool too as well. Can be utilized. Well, base 90 speed. It's a pretty fast hazard setter. One of the faster hazard setters. Has decent SPDEF and a very high special attack. So I plan on probably just using it as a toxic spiker. Maybe firing off a nice sludge bomb here and there. Don't sleep on Specs Roserade. It may end up, coming around to haunt your dreams. I'm just saying. But yeah, we didn't want Violet Plume. We instead re-rolled and ironically got another Grass Poison type. But in theory, a Grass Poison type that I more so play like I'm a very much so hyper offensive battler. I like to outspeed my opponent and one-shot them. It doesn't always work out, but hey, that's what I do. And Violet Plume can do that in the sun. Can't do it outside the sun. And Roserade can do it outside the sun as well as in the sun. It gets Weather Ball too. That might be fun. If I have a Sunsetter, I might mess around and do that. But yeah, that's that. Up next, we're dipping into the RU tier, the rarely used tier, if you guys didn't know. And there's not a lot of good Pokemon in this tier. There's a lot of sleepers. I think Savali's in this tier, right? I'm pretty sure Savali's in RU. But either way, we end up getting our beautiful boy Beware. For whatever reason, I didn't bring the shiny one. Shiny one's a little bit lower. But yeah, we got Beware. Actually used this in a different draft league, the PDL that everybody quit after I reverse swept with an Avalugg. I will mention that every time I bring it up because it sucked, bro. I was slated to go undefeated and win that, and that was gonna be my first championship, but everybody quit. Was it connected to the Avalugg reverse sweeping? I don't know. But anyways, we had Beware in that draft league. We didn't use him, but and I actually don't have a sheet for him either. That's funny. But Beware actually is pretty cool Pokemon. It has really cool ability in Fluffy that halves all incoming physical. I think it halves all incoming damage that makes contact. It might not be every physical attacking move, but I think it's every physical move that creates contact. Unless it's a fire type move, because then fire type moves do double damage against a Fluffy Pokemon. Which is actually, it's a double-edged sword, but more so than not, it's going to be useful as Fluffy. It also has the Klutz ability, which, I don't know if it learns Switcheroo or not, but I guess if you can, Switcheroo Choice Band to a Mon that's, a special attacker, maybe that's cool. I don't know, but, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't gain the... Klutz makes it so that you don't gain the... you can't use items. You can't use held items. If you're rocking a Choice Band, it's not going to multiply your attack by 1.5, and you're not going to be locked into picking only one move. So, it's I don't know. Maybe Klutz will be fun. Maybe Toxic Orb Klutz. Bro, if this thing learns Switcheroo or Trick, or Fling, it probably learns Fling. Yo, Fling Beware. Okay, if you guys are a part of the IBA, don't watch this. Or don't listen to me. Don't just you guys are probably gone by now. Hey, how you doing? How the kids? I'm full of energy right now. But anyway, yeah, that was our very first pick in the very first randomized pick in the RU tier. I cannot stress this enough that this is a randomized draft. It was definitely randomized. Half these picks I would not have selected had I got an option to. But yeah, up next, our second pick in the RU tier is none other than Gastrodon. Now, I actually do have Gastrodon in another draft league that I'm currently doing right now that I am recording for, but I don't know if I'm going to be posting the videos anytime soon, mainly because I don't want it to clash with the IBA. I kind of want to have it be its own thing. So those videos might not be coming out till months from now, but these IBA videos will be coming out now from today, every Saturday. I'm pretty sure, right? Guys, quote me on this, yo. You know what I'm talking about? But either way, we got Gastrodon. Gastrodon's a really cool Pokemon. It has really good defenses. It has a really high special attack stat in 111. A decent special attack as well. The main bread and butter of this Gastrodon is the Storm Drain ability, which will allow us to not get 6-0'd by a Dracovish. Now, I don't think anyone actually even got Dracovish in this draft. So that's actually pretty cool. We don't even have to worry about that. But any other water type in the game, we don't care about because we got the Storm Drain. Hashtag bars. So yeah, that's Gastrodon. Up next, we have the last pick of our randomized draft. And we got none other than my boy Flapple. Look at him. Look at shiny Flapple, the green apple. Another Hustle Mon. A Mon with the Hustle ability, which ups your attack but lowers your accuracy. It already has base 110 attack. And with Hustle, this thing's hitting like a truck. And bro, if our gravity is up, be afraid of Hustle Flapple. Be afraid of it. Bro, I'm bringing gravity. I think I'm going to bring... I'm going to bring gravity Clefable in every battle, I think, honestly. Low key. I feel like gravity teleport? Yeah, maybe gravity. I don't know. Either way, it's going to be fun. I can't wait to use these mons. Flapple, Flapple might mess around and be my favorite Pokemon in this draft. Like other than Melmetal. Like Melmetal's dope. I've never used Dracozolt either. Dracozolt might be fun, but I'm thinking Flapple's gonna take my heart with this one. But yeah. Anyways, that's the Chicago Dragapulse with the Chicago Dragapulse in season 1.5 of the IBA, the International. No A's intended. Kyoka Kawhi, did you forget the A? Yeah, man. Can't wait for it to start doing battles in season 1.5. Our first opponent is actually the creator of this draft league himself, Slightli Salti. I always feel like I fight the creator of the draft league very early on when I join a draft league. So that's actually pretty fun. It's going to be great. Can't wait to battle my man. I already got my team ready. I'm so ready. As soon as we get this, we just got to hit each other up and set a date. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get this thing underway. But yeah, that's going to be my team. Shout out to the Chicago Dragapulse. Buy the merch! Hit me up. Like, low-key, like, I don't know if I could get sued for selling, like, Dragapulse head. But, like, bro, like very low-key. Hit me up on Twitter, at QtheCostaRican, or email me at QtheCostaRican@gmail.com. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.